Alright guys, Ross here, and this is going to be a special episode today. I realised that I haven't bought too many games this week, so I decided to just put all my stuff together, and this will be called This Week's Pickups, and this could be a series I do, not every week, maybe monthly. But I got a lot of stuff over the past 3 or 4 days, and I'm just going to get straight into it. We'll start over here. I went to town on Wednesday, but firstly I bought a game for my brother. Xbox 360 game, I haven't bought one in a while. The Walking Dead, Season 1, Telltale Walking Dead. Great game, love it, I love the characters, I love the story, the relationship between Lee and Clementine, probably the strongest part of the game. It really revitalised a genre in the point-and-click genre, and games like, The Wolf Among Us and Game of Thrones and Back to the Future, games like that have also, helped revitalise that genre, but I think this was the best one. This is the cream of the crop for that genre of the past decade. You've got older stuff like Maniac Mansion and Escape from Monkey Island, those Tim Schafer games, but you've got this game, which really, Game of the Year for 2012, fantastic game. Definitely check out The Walking Dead, Telltale on Xbox 360, or you can get the remake on PS4 and Xbox One now, so that's cool. So I went into town and I went to Granger Games. I was originally looking for some wrestling DVDs I couldn't pick up because I was age restricted, which was annoying. But I went to Granger Games and picked up a PS2 game, Disney Golf. Basically, I like the look of it. I think it looked really fun, so I decided I would pick it up. It was £3. It's in good shape. It's nice to add PS2 games to my ever-growing collection. So, it was nice. It's cool. You can play as Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Daisy, Scrooge McDuck. You can play as Pete. I think that's about all the characters. But, it's still pretty cool. Probably get played at some point. The first Blu-ray I actually ever bought. This was originally, I read it and I was like, oh, it says WWE. And, remastered on Blu-ray. I believe this was done in 1989. It's a movie, it's a wrestling, okay, so it's presented by WWE, but it's a movie, and it's called No Holds Barred, and it's about Hulk Hogan, and I think it's about his relationship within WCW, within, Vince Russo and stuff. I'm not too sure what it's about, but, it looks pretty cool, although the reviews I've read are really damn awful, so it's going to be pretty bad. Hulk Hogan isn't a good actor, so, well, no, he was okay in Rocky 3. But, that's because Rocky 3 is good. And finally, for that day, picked up 2 normal DVDs, 2 classics of the 1940s, 2 DVDs I just sort of needed and really wanted. Basically, these films are both perceived as basically 2 of the best films ever made. So I thought I'd pick them up. They're about £10 together. Casablanca, basically the greatest romance story ever told. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, I forgot the name, sorry. It's a fantastic war movie. Definitely check it out. It's basically the best romance movie ever told. And the other one is one of the best movies ever, Citizen Kane. Basically the movie that was screwed out of the Oscar, that won the Oscar for Best Picture, by the way, Casablanca. This movie was screwed out of the Best Picture Oscar, we don't know why, but it's an incredible movie. It is literally one of the very best movies ever made, and I definitely check out this movie. These movies, 1941 and 1942 really stole their year in movies, and basically I think the 2 best movies of the 1940s, check out both. They are fantastic movies. And the last 2 things I got, of course, I've already shown in a previous video, but I just thought I'd go over quickly. Sin Cara Elite, I can't remember what series, but it is very, very cool. The coat looks good, the mask looks really, really good. I thought I'd go over these quickly. And the Cesaro Basic. Right, so I went to town on Thursday, and picked up a wrestling DVD I couldn't pick up the day before. The Destruction of the Shield. What a great set this is. This is a great 3-disc set. It's got a fantastic documentary that I was really engrossed in. and just some fantastic matches. My picks for the matches, I would say the triple threat match between Rollins, Ambrose and Leakey on FCW, because that's because that's going to be big. I think that will one day main event a wrestling pay-per-view, so look out for that. The TLC match with the Shield against Team Hell No and Ryback at TLC 2012. That is my favourite Shield match, one of my favourite matches of all time. I absolutely love it because it's just hectic. The guys just went out there and put on the best match possible, and they really did. It's a fantastic match. And Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal for the NXT title in the Gold Rush Tournament final. That is a great match. That is Jinder Mahal's best match and one of Seth Rollins' best singles matches. Okay. Sorry, my throat's a bit dry. The six-man tag, the Wyatts versus the Shield at Elimination Chamber 2012. My favourite Shield match, probably, behind TLC. I absolutely love this match. It got so much hype, and it was just it superseded all the hype and all the expectations, and was just amazing. It is that good of a match. And finally, Payback six-man tag, no holds barred elimination, the Shield versus Evolution. That is a really good match. But some great stuff, some really great stuff. The Shield, the best faction in my opinion of the past 10 years. They were that good of a faction, and I see all three guys main event in WrestleMania one day. Well, two of them already have. So. And finally, today I went to town, picked up. Firstly, I'll go over the figures. I picked up a battle pack, and it was a Wyatt pack. It was Luke Harper. This is a really good Luke Harper figure. I really like it. It looks very good. The sweat on his top is very realistic, and it looks good. The chest hair is nice. It's very Luke Harper, to be fair, and it's just a fantastic figure. I really like it. But I think I prefer this one even more. The Eric Rowan figure. The green suit is absolutely fine. The mask is awesome, and the best part about it, I think, is the beard. The beard is really, really cool. So, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, awesome, with the sheep mask. I really like the sheep mask. It goes on easily. Little stacked down figure, Kofi Kingston, with an IC title, with a knockoff IC title, which has a white strap. There it is. Sorry for that. It was £3. I was just like, I wonder what I'll get. I might get Daniel Bryan. And finally, the DVD I'm going to watch in a minute, I will actually do a review of the Shield DVD. I think it was that good. I'll start reviewing wrestling DVDs, and I'm going to do a review of this one as well. Best pay-per-view matches of 2014. Basically, this looks to be one of the best match comps I've seen in a very long time. Let me go over some of the matches for you. I will go over the Shield stock, by the way, in a lot more detail than the review. Basically, Rex, you got Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt, Royal Rumble, 4.25 stars. That's a solid match. I really enjoyed it. The Shield versus the Wyatt family, I've already talked about that. It's an insane match. Some of those Shield matches do cross over onto here, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. The Elimination Chamber match of this year was very, very good. I enjoyed it. They gave it 4 stars. I'll do a review of this set, so I'll just name all the matches. Triple H vs Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Randy Orton versus Batista versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. El Torito versus Hornswoggle in a Wii LLC match. Bad News Barrett versus Big E for the Intercontinental title at Extreme Rules. Evolution versus The Shield at Extreme Rules. Sheamus versus Cesaro for the United States title at Payback. That's a really good match. John Cena versus Bray Wyatt in a Last Man Standing match at Payback. Seth Rollins versus Rob Van Dam versus Jack Swagger versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston versus Dean Ambrose in a Money in the Bank ladder match. The Usos versus Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. When I do my review of this 2 out of 3 Falls match for the WWE Tag Team titles, when I do my review of this, I'm going to talk about that match. The Battle Royal for the Intercontinental title at Battleground. Probably the weakest match from the entire set. AJ Lee versus Paige for the WWE Divas title at SummerSlam. Rusev versus Jack Swagger at SummerSlam in a flag match. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins in a lumberjack match, the best lumberjack match of all time. The Usos versus Goldust and Stardust for the WWE Tag Team titles at Night of Champions. Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho at Night of Champions. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena for the WWE World Heavyweight title at Night of Champions. Not as good as the SummerSlam match, but it's still very good. Dolph Ziggler versus Cesaro in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental title at Hell in a Cell. And John Cena versus Randy Orton in a Hell in a Cell match for the #1 contendership to the WWE title. So there's a lot of big name guys, there's a lot of future guys on there. You've got Bray Wyatt on there a bit, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. You know, a great match comp from the look of it. You have, the first disc is 5 4-star matches, so a fantastic set. I'm ready to watch it right now, and I want to get into it. So that's this video. It's been a little bit quicker than I thought, actually, but I've enjoyed this week. I've got some great stuff. This is probably my favourite pickup, this, and this is my favourite pickups of the week. And thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more. This has been Revolver Ocelot.